On the internet, you're a salt adult.
Welcome everybody to Retro Station 1989, and welcome to Retro Flix Reviews. This is Commander Dan, and since April is halfway to Halloween, we're looking at a couple horror flicks this month. Do you like dessert? Hell, I do. I love Jell-O, whipped cream on my vanilla pudding. Oh man, banana pudding, give me all that. Desserts and fast food are what we do in America. McDonald's has two seasonal products that people literally look forward to all year round. The McRib, and say it with me, the Shamrock Shake. Shakes, malts, and literal cheesecake factories. We love dessert in America, and you know what else? We hate fat people. Fat people, getting fat, being fat, and staying fat. Losing weight, we love. Staying fat, to hell with all that. You have to lose weight, fatso. But dessert, we gotta have dessert. What about, I want dessert, but I don't want to be fat. Well, there's no middle ground, baby. You either get dessert, or you lose the fat. Now, in 1985, the solution came in the form of a retro flick. That's right. Movie genius Larry Cohen came up with one of my all-time favorite horror movies, The Stuff. Larry Cohen's staple, and one of my favorite American actors, Michael Moriarty, stars in the masterpiece of comedy horror, The Stuff, a parable about everything in America that was laughably stupid in 1985. And man, does it still resonate today. See, Cohen is one of my favorite directors, and it's because every movie he does are filled with comedians and character actors, chewing the living shit out of all the scenery. We start, before the title, before the credits even, with a pair of yokels finding a white goop plopping and oozing out of the ground. And of course, the hillbilly miner does what any normal person would do, grabs a mitt of the white crap and jams it in his fucking open mouth, and convinces his dipshit yokel buddy to eat some too. And after that, we're off to the races. We go to the titles and credits, and we see ourselves with a group of corporate business criminals trying to get their grimy mitts into the company that makes a product called The Stuff. It's a dessert topping, pudding, dessert, meal replacement, diet food. Anyway, it's a stuff that everyone on the planet seems to love and can't get enough of. They're straight up addicted. In fact, their slogan is, "Enough is never enough." And since the company just recently bought out dessert magnate Chocolate Chip Charlie and his cookie company, the ice cream dessert companies are terrified for their market share and the future of their business. So they hire Mo Rutherford, a.k.a. David Rutherford, a.k.a. David Mo Rutherford. So called because, well, let him tell it.
You know why they call me Mo?
No, why?
Because every time people give me money, I always want more.
Mo Rutherford is a former FBI agent turned corporate spy and espionage artist. He's the best there is, a wry and world-wise asshole some might call obscene. Well, after Rutherford deals with the business criminals, we see Jason and his family, the secondary protagonists of the flick, dealing with one another after Jason tells him he saw the stuff move in the fridge, and that he doesn't want to eat the stuff. Jason is tripping. He dumps out rows and rows and aisles of the stuff at the supermarket, tipping over carts, fucking spilling on the floor, just going buck wild. And his family are serious about getting his ass to eat the stuff immediately. Oh look, video games. That's actually Zaxxon in the ColecoVision. Holy shit, hold on, I'm distracted. But the sound effects are from Centipede, I think. But anyway, Jason's family now are stuff zombies, or stuffies. Man, this movie does such a good job of fucking scaring you. I mean, think. Holy shit, what if Pepsi was a living organism and could try to kill you? I mean, everyone has some in them, right? I mean, I had Pepsi with breakfast when I was 6. Shit, there are people drinking Pepsi right now while they're watching this video. Holy shit, is Pepsi a dangerous blob? Well, anyway, Mo meets with Mr. Vickers, Danny Aiello, the guy at the FDA who ultimately approved the stuff for consumer use. Dude's dog is Ben, and he's also a stuffed zombie. And so is Vickers. They eat that stuff, and, well, See, here's where the movie starts getting weird. Ben vomits stuff into Danny Aiello's mouth to kill him, which is fucked up, and we see that the stuff is dangerous. Mo, on the other hand, is being followed by Charles Hobbs, Chocolate Chip Charlie, who is loosely based on snack food mogul Famous Amos and his chocolate chip cookie empire. A lot of the stuff in this movie is based on shit from real life. In fact, the stuff is kind of based on the chemical monosodium glutamate, which came into popularity in the 80s when restaurants started throwing it on their foods. What it does is it makes you hungry for more. Literally does, and nobody knows how or why it makes people do that. Seriously, look it up. It's fucking crazy. Anyway, Mo and Charlie are a great pair.
What do you think, Charlie?
The man is not in proper operating order.
Absolutely.
I'd like to take him someplace and get him x-rayed.
But what if he doesn't want to come along with us?
But we snatch him.
Oh, now, Charlie, I run a high-tech operation. I don't go in for things like that.
I got a few low-tech solutions for our problem. We hit that sucker over the head.
Oh, well, we can do that.
We throw him in the trunk of the car.
We can do that, too.
And we take off.
But whose car?
And things just get weirder as they go along. You know, just like Frank Henenlotter, the guy who created Basket Case and Frankenhooker, I love Larry Cohen's scripts. They start weird, get weirder, and since they're so tightly plotted and written, and Michael Moriarty is such a great actor, they get more suspenseful as they get more weird until they're just weird as shit. So, Mo and Charlie escape by fucking rowboat. Yeah, I told you, weird shit. From a town full of stuffed zombies who are armed with poles and rakes and shit. I mean, this is Resident Evil 4 before Resident Evil 4. They escape, and Mo sends Charlie to the FBI to his buddy Frank Herbert so they can split up when he realizes that the stuffed zombies are everywhere, and the stuff is also everywhere. Mo meets with Fletcher, the head of the company that distributes the stuff, and finds out that the idiots from the beginning of the flick were addicted to the stuff when they brought it to Fletcher. Somehow the stuff talks to your brain and makes you want to eat it. Jason's family has grounded Jason for life for his grocery shenanigans, and he's sent to bed with his supper, a nice pint of the stuff. Jeez, they just won't let this shit go. His family have been eating nothing but the stuff, and we see that when they showed like his waste paper baskets just all full of stuff cartons. It's like, god damn, they're like a 90-year-old woman eating cat food. It's crazy. And they're not fucking complete stuffies. Oh shit, check that out. He has a crew poster and a Return of the Jedi shower curtain. Fucking Jason's rad. Look at them stuffy sons of bitches. They're like fucking crackheads. Well, Jason's no dummy. He flushes the stuff and replaces it with shaving cream. And he eats it in front of his family. Now, his family believes him for the moment, but as they're about to feast on a big bowl of that shit, man, that dad is creepy as fuck. Look at him. And look at the mom lick her lips. Jesus Christ. This movie is so fucking creepy. Jason decides to lam it because shit, look at these freakazoid stuffies. Just as he's about to get caught by his parents and turned into a stuffed zombie himself, Mo drives up and tells him that he saw the stuff move too. Mo and the kid meet up with Nicole, the lady who came up with the advertising campaign for the stuff, and they're all three heading to Midland, Georgia, where the stuff is mined. Now, we got a goo that mind controls people who eat it. Blob's trying to kill people, and whatever the fuck is happening to Garrett Morris in this scene, and it just gets weirder from there. Folks, you have got to check this movie out. The Stuff. It's on Amazon Prime streaming, and the effects and script are second to none. 4 big ol' 4 stars. Remember, like, subscribe, and share these reviews with your friends, and if you don't like the reviews, share them with your enemies. Punish them by making them hear me talk about movies. But more important than anything else. Actually, nothing's more important than you liking and subscribing, but more important than anything else, my dears, remember to always, never eat the stuff and always stay retro.
Are you getting salt that a culture blowing up, man? I think there was a point where you stopped growing up, man. Instead of showing up, man, irrationally mad. Don't appropriate impression like the latest fashion fad. It isn't cool or funny to be acting like an edgelord. You alienate friends, pushing closer to the edge more. I don't know how to say it anyway to make it clear. If you're the one unhappy, then the problem's in the mirror. Get upset on the internet. You're a salt adult. You're a salt adult. Get upset on the internet. You're a salt adult.